Legacy. Everyone dreams of it. Everyone strives for it. But how do you achieve it? Legacy can mean different things to different people. Pausing to celebrate the 100 years of Franklin Baker in the Philippines, one may ask, how do we define legacy? Sometime in 1894, when Mr. Franklin Baker Sr., a flour miller from Philadelphia, received a boatload of fresh coconuts as payment for his flour from a Cuban merchant. He searched in vain to find a buyer for the coconuts. With this difficulty, he saw an opportunity. His personal conviction that there was an untapped market for coconut products sparked the humble beginning of the Franklin Baker Company. From the seed of an idea, Franklin Baker soon flourished to become the foremost supplier of high-quality coconut products in the United States. By 1913, Mr. Franklin Baker Jr., a mechanical engineering graduate, joined his father in the family business. From the United States, the Baker family went to the Philippines and found a primary source of coconuts and an abundant source of raw materials. In 1922, exactly 100 years ago, Franklin Baker Jr., together with 6 other individuals, incorporated a Philippine food company and started processing coconut in the Philippines. The first desiccated coconut factory was thus built in Santa Mesa, Manila. Around 4 years later, the company transferred its manufacturing facility to San Pablo City, Laguna, which gave birth to the Franklin Baker Company of the Philippines. Today, Franklin Baker remains as one of the largest processors of coconut ingredients in the Philippines and the premier supplier of coconut ingredients to the global food and beverage market. The company continuously worked to achieve its vision of supplying an extensive range of products to global customers by manufacturing one of the broadest lines of coconut ingredients in the industry: desiccated coconut, golden toasted coconut, creamed coconut, coconut concentrate, virgin coconut oil, coconut flour, coconut sugar, single-strength coconut water, coconut water concentrate, coconut milk and cream, and retail products. All of Franklin Baker's products are manufactured using globally recognized quality management systems and compliance to food safety and regulatory standards. Its certifications show the company's unwavering commitment to manufacture and produce coconut ingredients that meet world-class and global food safety standards. Franklin Baker takes pride in partnering with the world's leading food and beverage companies over many decades. With 3 manufacturing plants and 2 distinct weather zones in the country, Franklin Baker has been providing the highest quality coconut products that meet the demand of its growing customer base. With state-of-the-art processing equipment as the cornerstone of its operations, the company continues to innovate its production methods to exceed international quality and food safety standards and improve production efficiencies. All of these innovations enabled Franklin Baker to continue to maintain a competitive advantage worldwide. Moving forward, the company envisions market expansion to cover new geographical areas around the world to introduce new products with sustainability initiatives as our anchors. Upholding its lifelong commitment of producing quality coconut products to all of its various stakeholders, Franklin Baker also imbibes responsible environmental stewardship of its facilities and the surrounding areas where it operates. Armed with a century of learned experiences, Franklin Baker, whose creation was ignited adversity, remains confident in developing new ideas and use them to face new challenges. As only a handful of companies get to see 100 years of operations, Franklin Baker recognizes the contribution of stakeholders all over the world. Franklin Baker gratefully acknowledges its founders, the steadfast trust of its investors, the invaluable participation of its business partners, the productivity of its hardworking employees, the unyielding support of Filipino coconut farmers, and most of all, the consumers around the world whose continued patronage cements our collective spirit to provide quality processed food products and ingredients to the global food markets. Our quality, our service, our ingenuity, our culture, and our legacy are all because of the spirit within us, every customer, employee, and farmer. Without each, Franklin Baker will not be where it is today. As the global challenges persist amidst this lingering pandemic, the company finds inspiration from the encouraging words that started it all. Together, fueled by its core values, Franklin Baker invites everyone to be part of its journey and legacy towards the next 100 years. Franklin Baker, a cut above the rest.